Hi there, I'm Peter Cook. In real life, I'm a business person, a business academic, an author, and quite surprisingly, a rock guitarist. A very strange combination, I think you might think. For the last 6 weeks, I've spent all of my time, trying to make June the end of May. Before that, I'd spent a considerable amount of time since the referendum on June the 23rd. My aim was quite simply to make June the end of May, to break Brexit before Brexit breaks Britain. I'm not particularly party political. I think that all the parties have something to bring to the table, but I do think that our referendum has divided the United Kingdom, and I'm here to try and actually stop Brexit. I don't want another referendum, I just want it stopped. Plain and simple. Now, we did make quite an impact. I toured the country, trying to persuade people to vote tactically, to vote mindfully, and indeed I am also the musical director at the Number 10 Vigil, where we sing songs to Theresa May. Well-known ditties like Another Prick in the Mall and things like that, and You Ain't Seen Brexit Yet, You Ain't Been Around. All of that taken together, along with everyone else's efforts, actually brought us to the point where she didn't have the majority that she'd wanted to get to push hard Brexit through. I had thought on June the 9th that perhaps we would have done enough, and I was completely wrong. So I'm here to ask for your support for a second GoFundMe project to take us through to the point where we can make Brexit history. You might well say to me, Peter, you are of a certain age, mate. You know, why don't you just get over it, get on with it, get on with hardcore Brexit? What's your problem? Yes, I am of a certain age, I'm 59, but I'm actually quite concerned about what we leave behind on Great Britain. I don't want us to have a little Britain. I want to leave a footprint on the planet that actually means we have a better world. And I don't think Brexit, in whichever form, is reformulated week by week, with hardcore, softcore, white, red, blue, clean, dirty Brexit. I don't think any of these formulations of Brexit are going to lead us to a better place. It's quite telling that in 1 year we have not had a single plan put before us for Brexit. If I did that in my professional life, went to a client and said, hey, give me some money, I don't know what we're going to do with it, and I don't know if you'll get anything out of it, I would rightly be kicked out of the door on my arse and told to go away. I think a decision of this magnitude does need a plan, and I think it's very, very telling that we still don't have a plan 1 year on. I am particularly concerned about our children and grandchildren, all the freedoms that we have enjoyed, and we now intend to deny them of the ability to live, work in Europe, to travel, to experience European culture. People say to me, oh, for goodness sake, there's all those laws that we have to abide by. I have still, a year on, never heard of a law that stops me or you going about our daily lives. Just recently, the EU actually legislated to stop phone companies charging us roaming charges. And a lot of European legislation on working rights comes from Europe. Europe is often blamed for legislation, but it's often our government that actually does that legislation. Check it out. So I don't believe that we're going to be better off. In fact, the early warning signs of Brexit are already with us. We have 4% inflation heading on for this year with no wage rises. That's commonly known as stagflation, or a mess if you prefer, a simple word for it. We've devalued the pound by about 20%, your pensions 20% less valuable, you're spending money on your European holidays, food inflation, lots of other things coming your way. As to quote Bachman Turner Overdrive, you ain't seen Brexit yet, you ain't been around. And we haven't even left, and we've started this cataclysmic tsunami of interrelated events. We really have got to wake up and smell the coffee. Unfortunately, coffee is imported, so we probably won't be able to do that either. Now look, I need you to help me. I really need your help. I can't do this all by myself. We have some great people around us to help. We're going to do several things. We're going to try and work on the Labour Party to make sure that they don't take us headlong into hard Brexit. We're going to work on the Conservative Remainers. We're going to work on the Lib Dems to sharpen up their act a little bit. We're going to make an album full of Brexit songs, not for fun, actually to reach people's heads, hearts and souls. I'm working with someone called Madeleina Kay on that, who's a fantastic young person who writes these songs, and we're going to invite other people to participate in that. Whole stack of things we're going to do, but the whole aim is to actually break Brexit before Brexit breaks Britain. I need you to give me money if you can afford it. If you have not even a small amount of money, a few pounds to spare, please share this project with friends on email. Please talk to them, get on the phone, text them, WhatsApp them. Do whatever it takes. Shout on the street if you must. But tell people that Brexit is not over, because a lot of people believe that. We may have implemented Article 50, but it's reversible. We don't have to do self-harm. We can actually choose life. Please help me to do that. Thank you very much.